It's your boy Jake Will on Talk Live, coming at y'all with a quick little. It's gonna be a quick little live. It's not gonna be a long live. It's something that may affect me. It's gonna affect a lot of people once they go down November 1st. So what's going down in this? What a lot of people don't understand. So that's why I don't really have time for the games being played and all that. I don't have time for that. You know, this is my livelihood. This is something that I do for a living. This is something I've been doing for like going on 30 years of driving trucks. After November 1st, they about November 1st and November 2nd, they're gonna have a trucker shutdown. Now, if that trucker shutdown go through November 1st, November 2nd, it's gonna affect a lot of people. What up, Tanzo? So the shutdown that's going down November 1st, November 2nd is gonna affect a lot of people. Now, a lot of y'all can sit up here and y'all can go back and forth with the insults and all that. We're not gonna do all that. We're not gonna pay that no mind. What's gonna happen is this. Everything that you move, everything you buy, sleep, and eat comes from truckers. Everything. I don't care if you buy a new car today, it's coming off a semi-line, going on the train, going onto a truck, going to a dealer, going to where you gotta buy it. The same with your food. What's going on, Paul? What up, Tazo? The same thing with your food. It's getting on the back of a trailer. The same thing with you build a house is going on the back of a flatbed. Everything that you do, it goes through a truck, comes off a truck. I don't care if it's running through air, it's running through a rail yard, it's running through the port, coming off containers. Everything you do in life is coming off a truck. Now, when it comes down to truckers, we are very underpaid. Y'all may think we make a lot of money. When you're dealing with a truck, the trucking industry right now is very underpaid. What I mean by that, anytime you would get a job anytime you get a job driving a truck and they only paying you $18 an hour and you got signs outside of Burger King for $17 an hour, it makes you really think. It makes you think on where the trucking industry is going. So right now, because of November 1st, November 2nd, I'm gonna show y'all a video of a lot of truckers that do support this. I'm turning my key. My key ain't gonna need to be turned. I'm not even gonna work on the November 1st, November 2nd. I'm turning my key off on my truck. I'm not worrying about the pay. I'm not worrying about losing no money because I'm an owner operator. I'm an owner operator. So as of November 1st, the key will be off because they is paying garbage on rates. You not getting no work out of Florida. You not getting no work out of Georgia. You barely getting work out of North Carolina. They're paying trash on these rates where a broker will offer you $1,000 load to go nowhere. And a broker is sitting home right now is taking $400 off that load, offering you $600 to run a load. They want you to do 700 miles from New Jersey to Georgia. 700 miles, garbage. You right, Paul. They want you to go from New Jersey to Georgia for $1,200. New Jersey to Georgia for $1,200. When I could do 2 loads from Mount Pocono, Pennsylvania to the ports for $1,300. Make that shit, make it make sense. You know, excuse me for cursing, YouTube, but make it make sense when you could do 2 loads, hauling containers coming out of Pennsylvania to the port for 13 and some change, but they want you to go to Georgia, 740 something miles to go to Georgia for $1,200. That ain't no money, man. That is not no money. So the shutdown is coming November 1st to November 2nd. I want y'all to watch a video because a lot of cats that's on TikTok, which I don't see, they on YouTube also, but a lot of cats right now, I'm supporting it, man. And hey, check out this video real quick. This don't make no sense, man. I want y'all to hear this video real quick. Now, I follow these brothers on TikTok. There you go.
Truck shut down November 1st till whenever things get better for us. I will be shutting my truck down. I'm just tired of being fucked. I'm getting tired of this industry as a whole is going to shit. You know, they're giving these motherfuckers CDLs who don't even deserve CDLs, who can't drive, who are causing all these fucking accidents and making regulations tougher and making everything more scrutinized for us truck drivers out here who really are passionate about this job and can do it well. You know, among other things, the high fuel, like why is fuel so high still? It don't make no sense.
Exactly. Let's talk about fuel, right? Where my fuel receipt at? Now, as an owner operator, I got fuel this morning. I did one tank. One tank this morning on fuel, right? One tank this morning. I got fuel this morning. I spent $570. $570 for 92 gallons. I spent $570 for 92 gallons to go from PA all the way out here towards Pittsburgh. That's 92 gallons at $570. That is ridiculous, man. That I know guys right now spending about $2,000 to $3,000 a week on diesel. That don't make no sense. That's so that right now, if you doing, let's say like right now, you take that run going to Georgia. You take that run going to Georgia, 747 miles from New Jersey, somewhere in Georgia. And at the same time, you spending right now, I pay $6 a gallon for diesel, right? So now you take that run, they offer you $1,200. $1,200 to go to Georgia. You take $570 off that $1,200, plus tolls. Plus tolls. So you telling me you paying me, and plus the broker is only paying you $12. So you take $600 off that, you only made $600 to go to Georgia. And now you can't even get a backhaul. For those who don't know what backhaul is, it ain't nothing but picking up an picking up some more money to come back the other way for less pay. So now you get a backhaul coming back for $200-300, or you might don't even have a backhaul. And if you do got a backhaul, you got to sit down in Georgia for 2 days because there ain't no work coming out of Florida. There's no work coming out of Florida. If you get work coming out of Florida, that means you must got a tank wagon, pick up a load of chemicals, bring it back this way. They're not paying owner operators no money. They're trying to force you to go company, but there's not enough companies out there is willing to pay you for your experience. For me to have going on 30 years, they're not going to pay me $50 an hour to drive a truck. So that's why I drive my own truck. I'm on operator, I'm leased onto a company, I'm on my own truck. But at the end of the day, man, when the shutdown comes, it's going to affect a lot of people. Because right now, Joe Biden and them, they were so busy worrying about the railroad shutting down. Let me tell you about that railroad garbage. Now, the railroad haul containers, they haul trailers, they haul tankers, they haul reefers. But at the end of the day, the railroad don't pay what we pay. As an owner operator, Paul know, every year, I registered my truck. Last year I registered my truck. I spent $18.75 for the registration. That's $18.75, and then turned around, I had to pay the $5.50 for fuel tax. What y'all don't know, a fuel tax is that they got going on with the IRS. You gotta pay a $5.50, a $22.90, $5.50 fuel tax. Without that fuel tax, I can't leave the state of Pennsylvania. So in order for me to cross state lines, I need an IFTA sticker for the fuel tax. What's going on, DJ? I need an IFTA sticker for me to cross state line. That's $550. So I spent down there $2,400 on registration, which that the railroad don't pay a dime. The railroad don't pay a dime. So you charging me every year $5.50 for a fuel tax, which the railroad don't pay nothing. So the railroad can stock them cars and run down that track, and they don't pay nothing, man. Registration and IFTA cost me damn near $2,400, and every year is going up, and going up. But the rail don't pay nothing. So that's why Joe Biden made it his business to protect the rail, but they not protecting the truck drivers, man. They not, man. So we out here through COVID, rain, storm, bad weather. We out here hustling and bustling to make sure you eat at night, to make sure you sleep at night. But we don't get paid like that, man. I think truckers need to get paid like your doctors, like your lawyers, like your judges. You may say, well, J. Cole, you sound stupid. No, I don't sound stupid. I need to get paid for what I'm worth. I need to get paid for my experience. Because as a truck driver, if you was paying truck drivers out here good money, you would have less accidents. You would have less rushing. You would have less problems on that road. Because most of the accidents we get into is because you stupid four-wheelers. because you four-wheelers and sometimes you got ignorant truck drivers out there. That's a whole nother topic right there. But at the end of the day, man, when they shut down November 1st and November 2nd, y'all gonna see the pressure. Because there's gonna be a lot of pressure pride on that. Right now, they act like they don't want to talk about it. Oh, we ain't gonna do, shout out to Canada for how the Canadians did it. But you don't have to go out there and put your truck on the road. Nah, you don't have to go out there and block the highways. Just don't turn the key. Don't turn the truck on. Leave the truck where it's at. Because what that's gonna do, if you shut down for 2 days, who buying diesel? Nobody. You're gonna have your big come. You're gonna have your JB Hunts. You're gonna have your Prime. You're gonna have your Swift. You're gonna have all of them out there. But I'll tell you like this, the bulk of the work is running through owner operators. Who you think is in them ports? You can't get all them coming to ports. You got owner operators like myself that run in and out these ports. That's hauling these loads up and down this highway. Now they want to put everything on safety regulations, and come a couple years from now they want to shut down diesel wagons. So okay, you shut down a diesel wagon, you put electric trucks out there. Most of the electric trucks are gonna be able to handle this weather out here. You got guys running around here, got automatic trucks. Them automatic trucks ain't gonna be able to handle you in some weather when you get stuck in a ditch. Because think about it, you get stuck in the ditch, I put this thing in third. I shift in third, I give it gas, I jump out. You got an automatic, you sitting and you spinning, you sliding, you jackknifing. So at the end of the day, man, us truckers got to support each other, man. Truckers used to be the best of the blue collar. You're right. That's a blue collar family in our area. You're right about that, Paul. You're right, man. But I'm telling you something. As the presidency go up, the trucking industry is going down. Every new president, from Obama and everybody up, every time you got these presidents, it's going down, it's going down, it's going down. Think about it, man. Everything from Obama on up to where we at right now. Now, salute Obama for being the first black president. Well, the second. Let me correct that, for being the second. Because the first black president was the first black man in that White House that ran it before they even put anybody else in there. So let me correct myself on that. But at the end of the day, from Obama on up, every day that went down the trucking industry. If you want to go as far back to Ronald Reagan, when they deregulated trucking, when trucker drivers was getting big money. Truck drivers getting down there 20 grand to go from Jersey to California back in the day. Now all that money went down to 11,000. When I was running Washington State, they was paying 11 going up, but you was getting 9 something coming back. They even cut all that out. So now, since the trucking industry, the money is down, the rates is down, now it's time to shut the trucks off, man. Now, containers is one day. We run containers out the port, so containers gonna stay moving. But at the end of the day, I was at the pallet today. That pallet was empty. Anytime your truck stops are empty, y'all need to worry about that. If you go into a truck stop and you could count how many trucks in there, you need to start worrying about where your food is coming from. You need to start worrying about it's where your livelihood coming from. You need to start worrying about if you're gonna be able to either pay your bills the next day. When you start seeing these truck stops empty, you need to worry about it. Yeah, ain't no way, man. You got to, man. I say like Paul, if you got 5 trucks, you can't run 5 right now, man. You can barely maintain 2, and then at the same time, too, you can barely maintain to keep the drivers, man. Because most of the time, these drivers that you hire to get on, and they start talking to some of these other drivers, all of a sudden now, they want more. And I understand they want more, but you can't give them what I ain't got you, man. So I can't give you more if I'm not making it. Right now, the rates are cheap out here. They playing dirt cheap rates right now, man. You can't survive off the rates they getting, and now you dealing with a broker that's sitting, they set stuff home. A broker would sit home and collect $300 to $1,200, and now you get a run. They say like you get a run to go to Chicago right now. The broker only want to pay you like $2,300. You out your mind to run to Chicago for $2,300. Now the broker sitting there getting $400 off the top, plus the shipper, plus whoever booked the load with him. So now you losing $600 from the rep. You still got diesel, you still got tolls, and you still got wear and tear on the vehicle. So now, hopefully you don't even get a breakdown going to Chicago. Because if you get a breakdown going to Chicago, you know what they're going to do? They're going to then have somebody come get that load. Now you sitting out there waiting for a wrecker. Now say if a wrecker got to come and go get you in the truck. You don't work for free, man. You don't work for free minus that you still owe the shop to fix that truck to get you back running, man. So as a trucker, man, it's hard out here, man. This ain't easy, man. Things ain't easy right now. I haul containers, we get work every day, but this slowing down too. I go in the yard today, the yard down there empty, man. This is happening, man. So if we don't stick together as truckers and bond together. I know it's going to be hard because you got company drivers and you got these big companies. They willing to say, okay, if you don't come to work, you fire. You don't come to work, you fire. If you go and support these truckers, you fire. Sometimes you got to bite the bullet and say, hey, man, that's what I got to do, man, because the money is crazy right now. Fuel is up. Fuel is up. I paid $6.1 a gallon today in Pennsylvania. As I further came up, I'm up into Pittsburgh, man. Fuel up here like $6.30, $6.55 a gallon, man. That's a lot of money, man. Yeah, the rate them $1,400 a mile this week. That's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. It's $1.40 a mile. $1.40 a mile. That's crazy, man. I'm telling you, man. This is crazy, man. $1.40 a mile to $1.80 a mile this week. This is crazy, man. No, see, they don't understand this because they sitting back looking at us like, what the truckers complaining for? We got a lot to complain for. Cause we not. It's a struggle right now to make money, man. It's a struggle to feed your family right now. So now you tell me you got to park your truck and go drive for Uber. You got to park your truck and go drive for Lyft. You got to park your truck because Burger King is hiring for $17. You got to go park your truck to work for Burger King because they paying $17 and the trucking outfit paying $18. Now you confused like where should you go work at right now, man? So it make no sense, man. Yeah, the whole trucking industry, man. It's crazy, man. We need to be in outrage right now because how you going to support your family, man? And now you want to bring it up. What them electric trucks going to do? They ain't going to do nothing, man. You know, Elon Musk and everybody else trying to cut you out, so it really don't make no sense right now. They trying to get all this off the road. Come what, 2035? New York State, the new governor of New York State said, I don't even know if she's gonna be around that long. New York State said come 2035, they don't want no more diesel wagons in New York State. New York State and New York City is a different entity. It's split, right? It's split. That's why in New York City, you don't need an IFTA, but New York State, you need one. So they talking about, no, a New York hut. So New York State, you need a New York hut. New York City, you don't need it because it's a different entity. They got it split. So come 2035, the governor already put in effect no more diesel wagons in New York State. They've been trying to get keep owner operators out of New York State. So now you figure, what kind of trucks you gonna be running in New York State come 2035? All electric vehicles. Hopefully I'm out the game by then. Hopefully I ain't even in the game that long and I'm out of here doing something else, just retired and relaxing. That's all I'm looking at right now. It's retirement in a couple of years. Looking to get about this whole game and leave this truck alone because right now, the truck, if we don't bond together, the trucking industry is going to become garbage, man. It's already garbage right now. It's going to be trash after a while. Trying to get your CDL ain't going to be worth it, man. Because if you don't get your CDL now, come 2 years from now, they're going to make it where you don't even, you don't, they trying to make it where as though it's going to be obsolete or try to get drivers like me out of the game, man. So they can bring the new guys in who really don't know nothing and want to learn nothing and get them out. Yeah, 300 miles, then it got to shut down for a recharge. But check it out. It's a guy on this, hold up. It's a brother up on him on TikTok. He said he put his bid in for a Tesla truck. And with the Tesla truck, he said the Tesla truck, if you get a basic model for, he said about 140, 150, you get 300 miles. If you get the top model, by 200 grand, you get 500 miles. You see what I'm saying? You get 500 miles. Which don't make no sense, man. Let me see if I can find the video real quick. Which don't make no sense, man. We out here going through it. I don't think I'll be able to find it right now. It don't make no sense, man. It really don't make no sense. But let them tell it. We making all the money in the world right now. Let them tell it. As truck drivers, we really need to stick together, man, because right now this business is about to fold up. There ain't gonna be no more truckers out here. There's gonna be electric trucks running around with no bodies in it. No, not you, brother. All right, 1 second. Let me see if I can pull it up. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. We gotta stick together on this, man. If not, everybody got to share it and we got to talk about it because before you know it, what's going on, bro? Before you know it, the industry gonna be shot. Now you got an owner operator right here. I already know what he going through. Let me see if I can find this video with this electric truck.
It was real windy and
So, mate, what you got? I will keep my truck shut down until the rates come up. Yeah, man. You guys to, man. You guys to. And it's crazy, man, because at the end of the day, they will make it seem like, okay, now, and one way you got to think about it, too, that's what they want. Now, they wanted to shut the trucks down so they can hustle with all these electric truck, all these self-running trucks, right? Because if you ever see one on the highway, the truck will pull into the fuel aisle. You'll have a satellite here, a big satellite in the middle, and you will have a driver get in the truck and program the truck, and the truck will take off through the truck with nobody in it, man. Now, a lot of people support that. I don't support that. Let me see. I know this brother right here. He got something on his page when it comes down to the shutdown.
okay, guys.
Here you go, right here.
What's going on with the truckers? This is.
Nah, I don't like this guy. All right, here you go. The shutdown is here, right? Now I don't want to put no music on there. I don't want to get flagged by that. But the thing is, come November 1st, November 2nd, they're gonna definitely have a shutdown. Now, I'm not turning my key, right? But it really, cause see, since like I said, I'm not turning my key because I haul containers. But for those who are out there that drive these 53-foot trailers that's running back and forth, but see, I'm gonna tell you when the game changed. When the rates got messed up, when Amazon came through. When Amazon first came through, you was able to get 5 trucks, your own authority, and they was running those trucks. When Amazon started putting on their own trucks, that's when the game changed. And I knew that was coming because Amazon wasn't paying nothing. You could get a load from Amazon and get to Amazon 1 minute late, 30 seconds late. It could be, your load could be 4 o'clock and it could be 4:55. It'd be 4 o'clock, 55 seconds. Amazon will cut that load or turn that load away. You would not get paid. When Amazon started doing that power only and you run up and down the road grabbing on Amazons, if you late with Amazon, you would not get paid. You would not get paid. That's why you start to see all these other companies doing the same thing. So what y'all need to do is be mindful. If you know anybody in your family that drive trucks, that's out here doing it, you need to let them know November 1st, November 2nd. Some even saying November 3rd. It just don't even go out there. Don't haul the freight. Don't turn your key, because right now we need to stamp it, put a statement on it right now, because the fuel is high. That fuel in Pennsylvania, I'm gonna tell you, exit 219, Milford. What's going on, Rose Gold? Exit 219, Milford, Pennsylvania. That fuel is up to $6.65 a gallon. Come the end of the month, diesel gonna be $7, man. They trying to really force us owner operators out of the business. And they not giving you no incentive. They not giving you no discount. We used to get discount. I used to fuel up at the pallet. Within 1 month, I get a $300 check. They're not even giving that no more on the ComData. On the ComData, you fuel up at the pallet. Every month, I used to get a separate check for $200-300. You ain't even getting that no more. They done kept that. So now they're not giving them discounts. They're not giving incentive on fuel. Fuelers keep going up and going up and going up. See, a lot of y'all drive cars, so y'all really don't see what we talking about. Because if you don't pay for your miles, that's like saying if you got your own business in a car, it will affect you if you have a pickup truck, you pulling dualies because you're paying the diesel, or if you run around doing, Lyft, Lyft, a shop cart, or whatever you're doing, Uber. It does affect you in a way because you sitting there burning gas, you idling gas, so it does affect you. But when it comes down to truckers and you spending anywhere from $6, about to spend $7 for a price of diesel, where it used to cost me, I used to spend $800 a week running back and forth to the ports. Now I'm up to about, now Now I'm up to about $1,500 a week in diesel, man. I'm up to about $1,500 a week in diesel. That's where I'm at right now in diesel. Diesel don't went up like crazy, man. So since diesel don't went up, I don't know what's gonna happen. The rate gonna go up, and at the while, they're gonna stop going up on the rate. They're gonna start going up on the rate and trying to find a way to nickel and dime you. So that's what's going on right now. The fuel is going up, the pay is going down. You hear me? The fuel is going up, the pay and the rates are going down until you what? You ain't gonna be able to hold it no more, man. Amazon got a load on right now from North to New York for $329, man. That don't make no sense. And check it out, $329. How much is Paul? How much is the toll? Ain't the toll at the George Washington Bridge 148 for a truck? The toll at the George Washington Bridge. Hey, DJ, what is the toll at the George Washington Bridge? You got George Washington, and let me tell you something. It's crazy, right? Now, say, and like Paul said, $329 to go to New York, right? The George Washington Bridge tolls is between $129 to $148 per truck. Now, if you gotta go through Queens and go over the Throgs Neck or the Whitestone, $150, right? Now, $150. Now 150. You take that 150 from that 129. That's the George Washington Bridge. Now, if you gotta go through Queens, that's it.
I'll get you chalk, then you're good to go.
All right, thanks a lot, man. So now, if you now see George Washington Bridge 114, right? Now say if you got to go to Queens, that's another $100-something going to Queens. You telling me, man, you only made $40-something? See what I'm talking about, man? It ain't no money, man. It ain't no money out here, man. So now you don't even want to go to New York. I'm gonna tell you what they did in Staten Island, right? Now Staten Island went up to 148. They're going to Staten Island. We always running from Jersey to Staten Island to the ports, right? It got to the point that us container drivers got together. We stopped going to Staten Island. We stopped going to Highland Hook. Now it's called GCC Global Terminal, right? We stopped going over to Staten Island. So what they did was they lost the steamship lines, wouldn't go to Staten Island no more. They wasn't going over to Highland Hook. So Jersey City Global Terminal, what up, Melee? Hey, Melee, I got your call. Make it call you right back. Jersey City Global Terminal ended up buying Staten Island Port to save them. So what they did was they was giving us incentives to go back over there. Because wasn't nobody going there no more because the toll was too high for a trucker to go over there, and you ain't paying nothing, man. You wasn't paying nothing. So it's gonna happen, man. So it's definitely gonna happen, man. So to all the truckers out there like myself that's owner operators, and if you out there with your own authority, because how you gonna have your own authority? The insurance in New Jersey for your own authority is $22,000 a year, $25,000 a year. That's to even run your own authority. So a lot of guys saying, well, I'm gonna get my own authority. Insurance high. So if your insurance high, how you gonna, at least with your own authority, you wanna make at least, average at least, say roughly $60,000 a month. If you only making $5,000 a month with your own authority, then you might have to park it, sell a damn trailer, and find you something to do, man. That's the way it's gonna go right now, man. Ain't no money. Ain't no money, man. So the shutdown is coming November, man. November 1st, 2nd, hopefully the 3rd. You're gonna, hey, y'all, hey, hit the like button while y'all in there, man. I usually don't never say it, man, because I figure y'all hit the like button, but it is what it is, man. If you win, hit the like button, man. But at the end of the day, this is getting tough, man. It's getting tough out here. The haul freight. It's definitely getting tough out here. The haul freight, man. It ain't getting no better out here. So if you in a relationship, man, and you know whatever you doing, man, and you got some of your loved ones, man, y'all can stick this out, man. Stick it out, man, because right now the trucking industry is going downhill right now, man. It's going downhill. So even with what I do, you know, right now the steamship lines, if you late on an appointment, they charging back the drivers are coming to the port. You know, they kicking us out the port because we got older trucks. They want the newer trucks in. After a while, they're gonna talk. After a while, you give it 3 more years, they're gonna electric trucks to come in. What up, DC33? Salute, brother. You know. You heard what? It's going to run 25 days. Yeah, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's, you know, how we gonna be able to maintain. Hold on, let me go close these doors real quick, man. Let me close these doors real quick. Oh, she didn't even give me a cell neither. I'll be right back. Let me close the door real quick. You know, and another thing too, what's going on too, they don't even want to pay the overweight. Now, if you running for a company like C.H. Robinson, and C.H. Robinson giving you 45,000 pounds, 50,000 pounds of juice, they don't even want to pay you the overweight. They don't want to pay the overweight. They don't want to pay the detention. They don't want to pay the demurrage. They don't want to pay anything. And like I said, back to these brokers, the brokers don't want to give you nothing, because if the brokers feel as though you've been sitting there, the brokers don't want to pay for anything. Most of the time, the brokers will give you the wrong address, the wrong pickup number, the wrong PO number, the wrong invoice number. You get stuck at a shipper, you sitting there for hours, man. So the brokers will screw you around. They don't even want to pay for that. Yeah, you don't know where you be. I'm telling you, man. If you got somebody that you got a family member, a wife, and you got somebody that, you know, that can help you out and ride with you and maintain through this industry, because it's crazy, man. The industry is going downhill, man. This industry is going downhill, and at the end of the day, we ain't got nobody support the truck drivers. You see how the police got it? The police got it where as though they got a union to back them. They got family to back them. You know, blue lives matter, not trucker lives matter, man. Trucker lives matter, because, hey, man, at the end of the day, if we shut down, if the truckers shut down, you won't get nothing. You won't get nothing. I don't care how many electric trucks. You got to have a body to load that electric truck. And once that electric truck get to moving, you got to have a body to unload it. I'm going to tell you, man, at the end of the day, man, it's all we got. Because if the truck is shut down, you ain't got nothing. You ain't shaking, you ain't moving, you ain't doing nothing. Hey, good morning, boys. You ain't doing nothing. If we shut down right now, won't nobody get a damn thing. Nobody gets nothing around here. But they don't want you to talk about this. They want you to sit back there and, you know, and shout out to them lazy drivers, man. Shout out to them lazy drivers that take that cheap work, that take that garbage work. Shout out to them drivers that taking loads out of upstate New York and running Chicago for $1,300, man. Kill yourself, man. Kill yourself. Shouldn't have been taking cheap rate. That's why it is right now. You got drivers out there who listen to this live and tell me to shut the hell up, man. Because you got drivers that take that garbage work. It's taking the cheap rates. That's why the rates is what it now. I take it. Well, if you're gonna give Quill $2,000 to go to Rochester, I take Rochester for $975. Cause we used to get, back in the day, we was getting $2,000 for North New Jersey to run to Rochester, New York. Now they're paying $975. They're probably paying cheaper than that. We used to get like $2,400 to run out to Buffalo. Now Buffalo is paying $1,100, $1,400 to go from Buffalo. From North New Jersey to Buffalo. That's garbage, man. They're not paying nothing. They're not paying nothing no more. Because you got drivers out there that's taking the cheap rate. They took the cheap rate so bad that now they got to the point, even the ones that took the cheap rate, now they don't even want the cheap rate no more. I don't want that rate. That ain't no money. There ain't no money in there. They done messed the industry up, man. So come November 1st, November 2nd, man, we need to support this, man. Because they ain't gonna get no better, man. It ain't gonna get no better, man. They thinking that the train gonna do it. I'm gonna tell you about the railroad. You still need trucks to get the railroad, because once the railroad pull in there, you take the box up, where you gonna put them on the ground? The ground not gonna move the freight. The ground not moving that freight. It's not gonna happen, man. So I'm about to end this live real quick because I got to run in here and sign these bills real quick. Because I already know I'm sitting on about 75,000 pounds. And it is what it is. And I'm going to burn all this fuel going back. But if you got anybody in your family that's in the trucking industry, man, share this live. Let them know November 1st, November 2nd, they're going to shut it down. Or don't even turn your truck, man. Don't even turn the truck. If you can afford to take 2 days off, do it. Sometimes you got to take it. Sometimes you got to take a hit. Sometimes you got to take a hit to see the progress. So share this live. Let everybody know, man, because at the end of the day, man, as truckers, we all we have out here, man. We all we have out here. And that's just keeping it 100 with y'all, man. So I'm about to get up out of here because I got to run in here real quick, sign these bills, man. But thanks for watching. Thanks for showing up. Make sure I hit the like button, man. It's your boy, man. One love to all you truckers out there, man. Because, hey, I stand by my truckers. Going on 30 years in the game. Going on 30 years in the game, and I ain't never seen it like this. Never seen it like this. It's getting bad, man. But it's got to get worse before it get better. So I'm up out of here. Salute.